Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Michael Avidariti and I welcome you in Movie Land. Before I get started, remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment below what you think about today's movie. Let's jump right into the speed track. Today's movie is Rush. A great, awesome movie by Ron Howard. I'm actually listening to the masterclass of Ron Howard, and I really love him as a person, but him also as a director. How he's breaking down his process by directing, collaboration with different people, and it's really great. And that's the second time I watched Rush. It's an awesome movie from 2013, 2 hours long movie starring Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Brühl in the main role. Daniel Brühl, must say, he's a great actor. I saw him, the first time that I saw him was in I guess a German or not by any means a European production in German. Krabat was the name. It was a really mysterious, dark movie, but his role was really great. And then of course I saw him in Django Unchained. Inglourious Basterds, and a great performance. So he's really a great actor who speaks also different languages. Olivia Wilde is there also, Alexandra Maria Lara, Pierfrancesco Favino, and many others. But what I appreciated about the movie Rush, it is, and I'm gonna explain the difference. It is the same, or almost the same movie as Ford versus Ferrari, which it's also a recent movie done a couple of years later after Rush. It's also dealing with automobile. It is almost the same time period. I mean, Le Mans, Ford versus Ferrari was it's played down in the 60s. Around this. Rush, the movie, it's in the 70s, so it's the year of 60s, 70s. It's not even the difference, it's the category. One is Formula 1 and the other one is Le Mans 24 hours. It's really what the movie focuses on. The genre, the theme of Ford vs Ferrari is the prize, who wins Le Mans, and the whole movie it's about getting the best driver and building the best car to win Le Mans 24 hours, which you see then at the end. Of course, there is a rivalry between Ford and Ferrari and the two companies and the various characters, but it's not the main theme. The main theme is really who is going to win. As opposed in Rush, it is also about Formula 1, but it is not about winning. You see that on 1 year, James Hunt, played by Chris Hemsworth, wins the championship, the world championship, and before it's Niki Lauda, played by Daniel Brühl, who wins the championship. So it doesn't really matter. It's not really, of course there is an importance of who's winning the Formula 1 championship, but the movie, it's really about these two characters, the conflict that they have and the clash of these two titans of the era, we could say. You really see the rivalry between these two people and their difference in character, and they're really opposed. You see, for instance, James Hunt, which is really this handsome charming playboy guy, blonde, tall, likes to have fun, really doesn't take things too seriously. He likes to party, to drink, a lot of girls. He's not a serious guy. On the other side, Niki Lauda is really focused. He's really goal-oriented, focused, do the work, get up early, go to bed early, and everything. This philosophy, it's not really into partying and having fun. Although both character walked away from the family, apparently what is told in the movie, walked away from the family and what their family wanted them to do, but how they approach their career, it's totally different. And it's really nice to see these two opposite characters striving for the same, being the best in what they do, winning the championship. Again, it's not about winning the championship, the scope, the theme of the movie, but it's really this two opposed heroes that fight together. And you see this since the beginning. There is this scene in Formula 3 when James Hunt is already there competing, and there's this new driver, Niki Lauda, that comes in. That's already the first time that they clash together. And then, of course, in Formula 1, these things go on. And everyone of this two character doesn't have really empathy for the other. It's like one is talking bad about the other, until the point where Niki Lauda gets into the accident and gets burned all over his body. His face gets burned very badly. He has problem because of the very elevated temperature. He gets problem for his lungs. When he then gets back on the racetrack, and you get to see this really good the James Hunt reaction when he sees his face. You see that there it clicked, and from that moment on you really see a change in James Hunt character. He gets more understanding and more empathetic towards Niki Lauda, because he understands that in Germany Niki Lauda called a meeting to cancel the race because it was heavy rain, and James Hunt was one of the people who said, no, I guess you're afraid because you can lose the championship. And then Niki Lauda gets in this very bad accident. And there's it is in Tokyo in Japan during this championship. That's when James Hunt realizes that he is somehow responsible for that, what happened. He tells James also to Niki Lauda, and ultimately Niki Lauda, he starts to do this comeback. He starts to race the track. Again, it's raining. He gives up. He exits the course after a while because he realizing he's not that as good as before. It is raining. He doesn't want to get in an accident again. And ultimately James Hunt, for that year, he wins the championship. And there's this beautiful final scene as well, where you see in Bologna in Italy, on a private airport, James Hunt about to embark on a private jet with girls and friends, and in the hangar back then there is the Niki Lauda with a private jet as well, and they meet and they have a discussion about life and the championship, and you see that they are changed, they are toned down. Niki Lauda is still on his goal-oriented driving mission. James Hunt, it tells him, I want to enjoy life now. And Niki Lauda says him, look, you should go back to training, to racing right straight away, and show the world, the people, that you are you didn't won for an accident, by accident. You are a champion. And he says, James Hunt says, I want to enjoy myself. So they are still, they get actually friendlier, but they didn't change really. They changed a bit, but they kept the essence actually. And Niki Lauda, that's when he gets interested into aviation, and we see this scene where he's with this private jet. Niki Lauda, in real life, ultimately he founded an aviation company, an airplane company. Niki Lauda is a carrier for airplanes, for traveling by plane. So he got then big into business. So about the structure of the movie, for what I saw, I would say the big thing that starts to happen, that sets everything in motion, we can say, it's around 10-15 minutes in, more or less. It's from one side, when Niki Lauda rejects to take over the business family or get into business, and decides, no, I'll walk my own way, I will become a Formula 1 driver. And he starts this journey, searches a team, and gets then ultimately to Ferrari. And that's also where James Hunt, he's winning in Formula 3, and then he as well gets into Formula 1. That's then I would say beginning of Act 2. So their journey switching from Formula 3 to Formula 1, finding their team. Niki Lauda starts straight away with Ferrari, and James Hunt is at the beginning with this team of people that he had in Formula 3. He starts with them, and then we see during Act 2 that because of sponsor and money, he doesn't have the team anymore. He's stranded. And then he goes with McLaren and starts to go with McLaren. And the scene where actually everything is basically lost in the movie, it's when Niki Lauda has this big tragic accident. So he gets in this accident in Germany, and then has to fight for his life, has to fight also for his credo that he has to get back. He gets ultimately back then to the racing track. And I must say, it's a really, really beautiful movie. I highly advise you to see this movie if you like cars, or if you like to see how two opposite character personality clash together, and what's their anti-hero, let's say, relationship, and how this evolves. A great story, great cinematography, awesome movie by Ron Howard. Go watch it. That's today's review. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, let me know what you think about the movie Rush, and I see you in the next one. Bye guys.